How is it going, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with a previous last prediction video for the first divisional round game set in the NFL playoffs. The New Orleans Saints beat the Philadelphia Eagles, and that puts them going to Seattle, take on the Seattle Seahawks in the NFC Divisional round in the playoffs. This is gonna be a good game. This game will be on Saturday, January 11th at 4:35 Eastern Time on Fox. So there you go. But this is gonna be an interesting game. And first of all, hopefully I did something to my webcam. My webcam had been really messing up lately. The frames per second had really been screwing up like the last week of videos, and people were starting to complain. So I did some things, updated some drivers, and hopefully it's fixed and it's not laggy. It was like laggy to where my face would stop and I'd still be talking. Audio was good. The video was choppy. So hopefully that's fixed. But let's now get into this preview. If you watch my full NFL prediction video for the playoffs, I had this game picked here. I had this game. I previewed it a little bit, just kind of skimmed over it. I didn't do full analysis in that video, but I talked about it a little bit. So this matchup's a little familiar to me, so I have that to rely on, and I'm gonna kind of stay in the same direction as I did there. Even though the Saints did a couple things to really change my opinion in the game against Philadelphia. They did a couple things right, or a couple things that really surprised me that I think really helps them going into this game. First of all, they ran the football very effectively. And to be able to beat the Seahawks, they're going to have to run the football. Because the Seahawks have one of the best pass defenses in all of football. And Drew Brees really did struggle. I expect him to play better against Seattle. But it's not a given because he struggled against a not so great Philadelphia Eagles secondary. But Mark Ingram, he played well, and that was really shocking. I don't think anybody really expect Mark Ingram to play that well, but he did. The kid from West Texas A&M, he played well down the stretch. He was big in that last drive, so it was a combination of guys running the football. I mean, you always have Darren Sproles, but two unlikely guys stepped up, ran the football, and if it's not for those two guys stepping up and playing well, the Saints probably lose that game. So that's good. Secondly, they stopped LaShawn McCoy and contained him for the most part. His longest run was 11 yards. He ended up 77 carries on 77 yards on 21 carries. So they played really well in run defense. And another thing is that it's been proven over the past couple seasons, the bye week isn't necessarily a great thing. I mean, if you're hot, if you're on a winning streak as the Saints are, I mean, that's gotta have some momentum boost to you. And I mean, you're not out of your groove. You're right back at the same thing next week. So I think that's an advantage for them. And to be able to beat the Seahawks, you're gonna have to. Drew Brees is gonna have to take care of the football, which he didn't do against the Eagles, and about cost them. They're gonna have to run the football, and they're gonna have to contain Marshawn Lynch. And those are three really tough things. That's gonna have to be taking place for the Saints to be able to win. And you gotta take into consideration that the Seahawks are probably better in every phase of the game than the Eagles are. I mean, you got a great defense, a really good front seven, one of the best running backs in the NFL, Marshawn Lynch, a great young quarterback in Russell Wilson, a really good wide receiving core. So this is a really good all-around Seahawks team. Not to mention they're playing in one of the toughest stadiums, if not the toughest stadium to play in all of the NFL. That's the true 12th man, and it's a crazy stadium to play in. It's a real tough environment. So it's going to be real tough for the Saints. It really is. But I think the things they proved to me this week makes me a lot more confident in picking this to be a close game. It really does. When I did my initial prediction, I had been a little closer than some people thought. And I was kind of iffy on that. But now, after watching the Saints play, and they proved me wrong in some of the areas of their game, I expect this game to be close. Very, very close. I'm going to go, man, I know the Saints played well, but the thing is, they ride or die by Drew Brees. And I'm just not sure in those phases that I mentioned they're going to be consistent enough against a better team and be able to come out there and be able to do that for 2 straight weeks against a better team. and it just really, as an outsider, well, if I was to pick the Saints, I was going to have to be confident that Drew Brees would have a big game. Drew Brees didn't play well against the Philadelphia Eagles secondary, which gave up 48 points to Matt Castle and the Vikings. And he didn't play well, so you got to wonder what happened. So, with all the different implications going into it, I just have to be safe and pick the Seahawks. I think the Saints will give them a great game. I think it's going to come down to the wire. But I'm going to stick to my initial prediction and go Seahawks 34, Saints 27. Although the Saints have been playing very good defense, very good run defense. If they play solid defense, this can be anybody's game. But I just don't see them being able to contain Marshawn Lynch and Russell Wilson like they did with LaShawn McCoy and Nick Foles. So that was my initial prediction, and I'm sticking with it. Seahawks 34, Saints 27. So let me know you guys think about my prediction in the comment section below. I know Saints fans are going to be angry with me, but if you are, let me know why you think the Saints are going to win. So instead of being angry, just let me know why. So be sure to hit the like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already for more NFL playoff previews and recaps. This video is going to be uploaded real early on Sunday morning, so I'll have about 3 previews to upload later today and 2 recaps, so a bunch of videos coming out later, so be sure to subscribe and don't miss those. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/SRTR, and as always, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans to you. Catch you guys later. Hope you enjoy your Sunday. Peace.